At Elder Station, what you see is an empty lot. But just like the tiny ants that you don't see in your car, someone is doing something grand and creative to the land. Today, I'm traveling by light rail to my broker in San Jose near Milpitas for a training on AI.
There's Q2 starting in April, just like that. We're in the mid-year of 2026.
I actually got off at the wrong station. This is Milpitas Station. As you can see here, there has been a lot of transportation-oriented developments around. And we also see the Milpitas BART station on the other side of the apartments. This is the Great Mall station of the BTA light rail, which is just one station down when traveling toward Mountain View. This is the focus of our discussion. Between these two stations, the Great Mall station and the Milpitas station, we see new apartments lining up on the side of the Great Mall Parkway. They form a facade for onlookers who would think these are just another development for young singles. They're not wrong, but that's only half the story. Here is the first half of the story. A very typical mixed-use apartment, a new corner shop starting renovation, a pizza place, a Starbucks. Look, there's even a Trader Joe's. Across the street is the Great Mall. Turning into the corner, there is an Orange Theory gym and a female salon. Up to this point, this is indeed a pretty neat street, lined with modern apartments for young singles. You've probably seen fancier ones, though. By the way, the three apartment blocks that you see here are called the Turing, the Graham, and the Gideon. More importantly is the fact that the city of Milpitas passed a bill brought forth by Council Member Anthony Fang, which requires that the Turing allocate 40% of units for residents earning 60% to 80% of the average median income (AMI), 20% for 81 to 100% of AMI, and 20% for 101 to 120% of AMI. Not only are there rental apartments, a bit down the street, we see private townhouses. We also see open spaces and parks. Clearly, this place is for families. Here is a 3-bedroom, 1,500 square feet apartment in the Turing. The unsubsidized rent is $5,600 a month. I would say, with all the services and amenities, this beats the mom and pop single family rentals any day. Still, I don't find a convincing reason. Here is the second part of the story. The city of Milpitas, in planning for this development, put an elementary school here, the Mado Model Elementary. Back up, back up. Did you see a man? Yeah, this dad. This dad walked with his elder parents here to visit the school office. You don't see the elder parents anymore because they were out of the picture by the time I was filming. From the direction he and his parents were coming from, they probably live in one of the private townhomes down the street. Mabel Meadow Elementary School serves only the new properties of the surrounding area. At its young age, the school has already garnered the same score by GreatSchools.com as Cherry Chase School in Sunnyvale. The city of Milpitas, the developers, and the residents have created a new community where you can walk to the park, walk to the market, walk to the shop, walk to a great school, and walk to the station that can take you to anywhere in the Bay Area. This community is new, and it probably have properties that have the most bang for the buck in our beautiful Bay Area. Riding westbound where Great Mall Parkway becomes Tasman Road, one will see ASML on the left and Samsung Semiconductors on the right. On Samsung's building, there writes the words collaborate, innovate, and grow. These words have been empty to me for many years. But as I finish editing this video and think about the success story in this small town Milpitas, I cannot but be encouraged of what the future beholds. If we work together, we can really create a future and lifestyle that we desire and can afford.